not gonna want to do that. Why am I whispering? Because we both know vampires have very sensitive hearing, and I don't want anyone nearby possibly finding out what I'm about to tell you. No, you don't want to do that. Because it's not going to work. It never worked. Not on me. Well, if you want to try it the hard way, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, ask me a question. I mean, if your hypnotic powers actually work on me, then I'll be forced to tell you the truth. What color is the morning sky? It's purple with orange polka dots. What do you want me to say? I warned you. The truth is, your powers of glamour and hypnosis never worked on me. Oh, come on. Don't turn away. Don't turn away. You think I care that you don't have supermodel looks? Hey, don't talk that way about yourself. You're not a monster. Well, yes, the truth is, all this time, I've known exactly what you look like. Now ask me if it bothered me. I figured if you knew the truth, it would just make things awkward between us. Well, yes, that also means I know the truth of how we met. It wasn't some romantic, accidental encounter. You were being chased by hunters. Your familiar had been killed. You had lost a lot of blood. And because I suffer from insomnia, I was outside, walking by the railing. You saw me. You tackled me. You bit into me. And you covered my mouth so I couldn't scream and give away your position to those hunters, whom it turns out you had actually eluded. What do you want me to say? Well, I didn't mention it before, because you definitely more than made up for what you did to me that night. What do you want me to say? That's the truth. That's literally the truth. When you were done training me, I probably shocked the crap out of you by still being alive. And you know what? You could have left me there to die. Or you could have killed me and just tossed my body into the river. You didn't. such as yourself, still feels emotions, one of them being guilt. You felt guilty for what you had done. Maybe you felt guilty for behaving like a wild animal. Maybe you felt guilty because you could tell I was, well, all I know is you came back for me, shocked that I was alive. You took me with you. You nursed me back to health. And that entire time, when you spoke to me ever so sweetly, you used your glamour to make me think that you looked a lot physically prettier than you are. You used your hypnosis to help me sleep. You want to know what helped me sleep? The fact that you would pick me up off of the bed and you would rest my head against your soft, very feminine chest. That's what helped me sleep. And you were always warm. And it took me a while to figure it out that vampires can make their bodies warm. And that's what you did for me. And I appreciate it. You even started up your heartbeat every time you held me in your arms. It wasn't your hypnosis that helped me sleep, it was your caring nature. And, yeah, despite what you did that night, you've more than made up for it. And lucky me, you fell in love with me. So what do you want me to say? I pretended that your hypnosis worked. I pretended that your glamour worked. It didn't. Marcus, I know he doesn't have a six-pack of abs. I know he's not handsome. He uses his glamour to make human beings pretend. Yeah, that's the generator. Sorry about that. It's been acting up. Well, you know this is an old castle. But yeah, I know that Marcus is bald, fat, and not very handsome. But that's not what he looks like to most human beings. And as for you, yeah, I know you're extremely pale. I know that you have pointed ears. I know that you actually don't have any hair. And I know that you're missing an eye. And none of that bothers me. Well, considering how vampire powers work, I figured you probably lost that eye when you were a human being. Because otherwise, when a vampire loses a body part, it grows back. I'm guessing if you lose a body part as a human being and then become a vampire, it doesn't grow back, it doesn't get healed. I'm sorry about that. But ask me if I care. I know what you look like. I mean, I've seen that movie, Salem's Lot, by Stephen King. How you look like that one particular character, only with more feminine features. Let's face it, you are all woman, from the neck down, from the neck up. Your looks don't bother me. What I care about is the way you treat me. And quite frankly, you've treated me better than any human woman I've ever gone out with. So why should I give a damn what you physically look like? Why should I give a damn that you're missing an eye? Has that ever bothered me? All those times we made love. All those times I fell asleep with my head buried in your chest. No, it never bothered me. And quite frankly, if you wanted to know what I was up to, you could have asked. The truth of the matter is, I was creating safe houses for you, just in case the worst case scenario took place. That's right. I was creating safe houses where we could go to, where you could go to. That's what I was doing. Well, apparently my plan worked, because you and Marcus and the others, you only found one of them. You didn't find the other two, did you? That's right. I created 3 safe houses, not just one. And I created that safe house and the others for you in case of hunters. I mean, did you even take a good look at that one safe house you found? You would have seen that it was stocked with everything needed for a vampire to survive. It's a vampire's safe house. It's not made for human beings. I mean, I am a little surprised that you didn't notice. I made those safe houses for you in case of a massive attack on the castle by hunters. That's right. Created just for you. Because despite what you did to me that night, despite the fact that your hypnosis and glamour doesn't work, I did fall in love with you. And as I said before, you've definitely more than made up for what you did to me that one night when we first met. All I know is, why didn't you just ask me? Why did you have to crank up your hypnotic powers and test me? So now the truth is out. I know what you look like. I always did. I know how we first met. I always did. I stopped caring about those things very early on, while you were nursing me back to health. I just figured it would be best not to let you know. But I guess the truth is out of the bag. Your hypnotic powers don't work on me. There's that damn generator again. I'll see to it that it's fixed. Like I see to a lot of things around here. But yeah, your powers don't work on me. So, where do we go from here?